folks, welcome to the ABC Journeyman. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back with club number 5. It's Brackley Town again, and we are in our final 4th season with Brackley Town. We can't stay any longer. We have to get promoted this year, or we have to leave. If we get promoted, we'll unlock the E's, and then we've got a slightly wider number of clubs that we can go to. At the end of last episode, in the first game of the season, you saw us get an 8-0 victory. Was that? I think it was against Bradford Park Avenue, which surprised me somewhat. We haven't managed to replicate that, but we have actually all got quite close on a couple of occasions. Yeah, folks, it's gone ridiculously well. We sit in 2nd place in the league. We've dropped just 2 points, as you can see. We are sitting just behind Stevenage, but they've got a game in hand. So we're going to go and have a look at the results in a second, and then going to see our game against mid-table Warrington Rylands, which I do like that name. It's just a strange second part to it, which I've never seen anywhere else. But I did, as I've done this in all the other series, I do want to just mention about channel membership, and you probably have seen that down below. Apologies if this is repetition, but I wanted to do this in each of the different series so everyone is aware what's going on. The little join button will allow you to have a look at the channel membership. I think there's a membership section as well, which you can look at the different tiers. If you do fancy supporting the channel, and that's pretty much all the membership is going to give you, there's no extra content really. But if you do fancy it, then it is there for you, but there is absolutely no pressure. Do what you need to do. But that said, thank you to all of those people who have signed up to be channel members. I just wanted to highlight one more who joined. I didn't manage to highlight who it was in the last video that I made, and it is our first gold member, Grey Meeple. So thank you for being a gold custard member. Yeah, that's that. I'm speechless, as everyone else is, but thank you very much for doing that. So on to the football. Let's go and have a look at the results, because the results have been surprising and inconsistent. As many things are. So here we go. We got that 8-0 victory against, it was Halifax. I made up who we'd played. 8-0 victory against Halifax, which was fantastic. That's what you saw. We then played Stevenage next up, away from home, who are top of the league. So actually, I didn't know at the time, but this was a really good result. They did have a player sent off after 10 minutes, and we didn't really make the most of it. So I was a little bit concerned about that, but you know, looking back, they are a very good side, and we got an away point against them. Then a home match against Tamworth, who were doing terribly. This was just ludicrous. We were 2-0 down and looking out of it, and then all of a sudden scored 3 goals in the space of 10 minutes. Barjones with 2, Max Walker with 2. They had another player sent off late on, and we won it 4-3. It was a stupid game of football, but we got the 3 points. Against Marske United away from home, this was another very good result. As you can see, we were 3-0 up before Marske got themselves back in it. Goals from Terode with a cracking header, Barjones and Max Walker. You'll see those 2 names quite a lot, and a 3-2 victory ensued. Then against FC United, who are a decent side, we won 7-0 away. I didn't know what was going on here at all. As you can see, it was 2 goals from Barjones, 4 from Max Walker, and Graham got himself a goal just to get in on the fun. Home against Kidderminster, 4-0 victory. Barjones with a goal. He's scoring a load. Terode got one, and Walker with a brace. This was a cracking result against AFC Telford, because both sides were going at it, but we seemed to have just a little bit more in the way of incisiveness in front of goal, and we had a Max Walker hat-trick and a Barjones brace, but they took their chances, and in all honesty, Telford missed 2 or 3 chances which they could have kind of levelled things up with. It was a cracking game of football, one which would have been really good to show on YouTube. We swapped things around a little bit against Kings Lynn in the Cup, and as you can see, we had Barjones and Tuttle scored to make it 3-1, and then we just let them back in as we made a few substitutes, and we ended up drawing that 3-3. But we won the reverse game 6-0, so that was good. Barjones with 4 goals, Max Walker with 2. So lots of goals from Barjones, lots of goals from Max Walker. Let's just have a quick look at those 2 players, because I mean, I was hoping they'd be good, but as you can see, they are very... I don't know why this is so small. There must be a way. Is this just the size of my screen? Because you never used to have to kind of do all this malarkey. So 7 games, 9 goals from Barjones, and then he's also scored let's look at that, 6 in the cup in just 2 games. So that's pretty impressive. And Max Walker, he scored 2 in the cup and 17 in the league in just 7 games. I mean, what to say about all this? I'm pretty happy, but I feel it's all going to come crashing down very soon. Possibly today, because I've switched the computer off or changed. I've played other games, recorded other series in between this, the last game and this one. So we will see if the curse of switching things on and off actually comes to haunt us. So the team is the team we've been putting out pretty much every game. Walker and Barjones, the absolute beasts up top. Inglethorpe on the left, who's done all right. Watkins on the right, who is certainly doing a better job than Tomlin. And then McCarthy and Graham in the middle, who've been remarkably good, considering that's where I was worried. The back line of Moore, Taylor, Evans, Torode and Povey. And Schilling has done well in goal. Honour is a little frustrated. He's not getting game time, but he agreed to be the cup goalkeeper, which was nice. So he played the 2 cup games. I'll blame him for the 3 goals we conceded, and Schilling has been playing in the league, so he's back in the side. So it's a good one today. Playing mid-table, Warrington Rylands. Looking forward to it. Right, here we go. What's going to happen? Nobody knows, because we do sometimes have quite slow, disappointing starts, and as you can see here, we've had just one of those. 2 minutes in, and a lovely bit of play from Warrington Rylands allows Simpson to get in behind us, and he scores. It's a lovely finish, you got to say, but we perhaps should be doing a little bit better here. Burton chips the ball through, and it's the little header from Harrison, and you think, well, is that Torode? Yeah, probably should have been closer and closing that one down. So we're 1-0 down very early on. Not the start I was after, in all honesty. But we will see. It's another highlight after just 4 minutes. I'm hoping they're not going to embarrass me here with just not being able to play football all of a sudden. But, oh my lord. It's 2-0. What are you doing, Schilling? Coming for a ball like that. We're 4 minutes in and we're 2-0 down. I was disallowed. Thank God for that. Oh. Anyone late to the ground would wonder what the heck's going on. Here's McCarthy with a corner, though. Maybe Torode can do what he's been doing so well from here. Another chance to put it in. Here's Max Walker, though. What was that? That's not a player who scored 800 goals. 17. Roberts has got it now. And they're running away with it. We had the chance. And we picked it up again. That's nicely done. Evans... The ball goes long. This is where we are quite dangerous. The 2 of them are just like little flies, like wasps. And Barjones misses one. He's not done that at all. And we are still 1-0 down. Oh, come on. McCarthy with the corner, though. There's not much of the match gone, really. And it feels like we've played about 10 hours of football already. But here we go. 11 minutes on. Can we level things up? Ball goes long. We don't win the header, but we won the ball there. Barjones is just so good at just getting the ball back. Watkins, is he going to look for a pass? Ball comes in. What are you doing, mate? It's Walker, and what a save there from the goalkeeper. I mean, I've been saying how good these players are, and he managed to miss that one. Right, another highlight. 25 minutes gone. It's a good one. Ball over the top, not quite to anybody, but Evans has it here. I do want just to pull them within sight here. We've got had too many relatively straightforward chances, not done anything with it. It's Parhones again. Ball comes through. Here's Watkins now. The goalkeeper did brilliantly there. McCarthy. Oh God, what a chance that was! But they're going to run through now. Oh dear God, I don't know what's happening. Come on, Newton, and that's just the worst shot ever. Ugh. It's just non-stop. Watkins, he heads it on. It's another one who's quite good at getting the headers, but the two forwards, they're just so good at just getting the ball to each other and picking up on mistakes. Oh, there we go. Walker, he kind of got given that one, didn't he? Didn't panic though. Did not panic. I've had strikers in the past who would have probably blasted that over the bar. So good on him. 1-1. Look at that. Absolutely madness that was. Goalkeeper is going to feel rather silly after that. Here's McCarthy with a free kick. Ooh, was that a goal? Or was that a save? It was. I think it was going wide, but saved it anyway. Okay, we get to half time. We've certainly had our chances. We've had three clear-cut chances. We could very easily have been 3-1 up, I think. But we're not. So we need to do better in the second half. I think might be... I don't know how we're not winning. Not sure I like that. Let's criticise them a little bit. See if we can get a little bit more out of them. They look G'd up by that team talk. Come on. So Parhones is going to come off. I don't think he's having his best game. We're bringing on Dave Tuttle. Watkins also coming off, and Yavin Tomlin is coming on. So hopefully we can just get a little bit more from those two. I'm slightly concerned about taking Parhones off though. Well, late chance here for somebody. The ball is just up in the air, but we've cleared it. Nicely done. Straight to Wilson though. Racky. Oh, that was close. It goes out for a goal kick. 88 minutes. Looks like we might be getting a draw here. Late chance though. Ball in. And Schilling makes the save. And that's got to be that. I don't mind a draw in this match. I think I look at the overall match and it's maybe we could have done better. Here's Tuttle. What the heck happened there? Was that a tackle? Oh, you think if that had been one of the other two might have scored there. He could have made a name for himself, couldn't he? Come on, Graham. Last minute goal. Come on. Do it for me. Evans. Unbelievable scenes. Oh God, look at that. Just putting the pressure on right at the end, and here's Graham. Lovely little header from them, and Evans just at the far post. No one marking him. It was on from Evans to Evans, and we scored the goal. There we go. Easy. Can't say we necessarily massively deserved that. I think a draw was probably the right result, but we will take it. We'll take the 3 points as they're given to us, and we march on. Oh dear me, leaving it late. So that has actually put us top of the league, even with a goal in hand, because Stevenage could only manage a draw away at Guiseley. So that's pretty pleasing for us. We're still only a point ahead of Bury, only 3 points ahead of Hereford, and actually we'll be playing Hereford in our next match. So that's going to be kind of an important one. But we carry on our little run of victories. We've got Sutton Common in the cup. I don't think they're below us in the league. So that's the third FA Cup third round. But we will obviously go forward a little bit. So we've seen an away game there. We'll see a home game next up, I think. Maybe Bradford Park Avenue, the team that I said we'd already played. Maybe that's who we'll come back for. Maybe Darlington. No, that's the team that one of the teams we went for in terms of the manager's job. You think maybe they're regretting not choosing us? Maybe. Anyway, folks, we will come back for the Bradford Park Avenue game, and hopefully by then we will have continued to be in this ridiculously good form. We'll be scoring goals all over the pitch, and hopefully have a little bit of distance between us and everyone else. But you know what's going to happen, don't you? You'll come back and we'll be like 6th. It happens. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments whether you reckon we're going to stay in that first position, or are we going to drop back into the pack? I won't be offended, honestly. Thank you very much to all of those members who have joined. Thank you very much to everyone else who has watched as well. If you have enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.